And also, if you get positioned in a certain way, you can see multiple motion, isn't he? He's always full of beans around the table. Didn't really get hold of that cue ball though, did he?
Done very correctly as well. You know, everybody knows everybody, so you have these challenge matches. And remember a couple of years ago when 2021 was it? Is that when it was, Phil? So obviously they had that long gap. It was in the Philippines in 2007. Manny Pacquiao, and went in the pool halls, and let me tell you, even the guy who was sweeping the floor when he picked.
Well, let's put it this way. We've got the inaugural Reyes Cup in the Philippines. If 5 Filipinos took on Europe, they could win.
Taipei, yes. China, you know, they've got unbelievable talent in Asia. A tournament where Asia plays Europe or America. You know, we've been crying out for it for such a long time.
Against Pierce Labutis, Aranas, his lead has been eroded to 6-4. It's...
You went into them both. That's okay.
Let's put it that way. Events would have a musical backdrop, as it were. I wondered whether it would affect the concentration of the players, but not in...
Phil, you could sit front row with the largest bag of
paper there. The referee tells them to desist.
Well, we did that.
Yeah, looks good. He really does.
I think it was a shoulder or a neck. He was having troubles getting down on the cue, but...
It's Clive Everton. And he very nearly made a 147 in that match. I think he missed the green. Yeah, I think his nickname was absolutely brilliant. It was nothing to do with me. It was put in him by the Australian government. He was Eddie Charlton AM, and that was very appropriate as well.
Look
because
at where the purple 5 is. It's over that right hand middle pocket. That means it's going to be easy getting on the...
Oh, look at
they
that.
They play their own way, though. Yeah, they're not scared to pinch a bit and load it up with spin. I fully agree, Phil. He's definitely a contender. He's got heart, he's got bottle, he's got the game. He's on a bull table as well. Be a good kicker. And he's 3-0 up here. Like one of them cardigans your granddad used to wear. What a character he was back in the day. I sort of got into it professionally, and it was the year Mellin beat Davis. Still about, Phil? Have you heard much about him? Or?
No.
Doing a bit of work with the juniors, and 2 of the juniors, there's a little lad just in front of us, Phil. He's actually sat on the table of Saudi Arabia so far. What a place. I was surprised, actually. I've had an unbelievable time. I've been ancient old town.
Extraordinary week, one I'll never forget. The atmosphere for the final, top notch, a masterclass.
It's been clinical. And he cues very close to the cue ball, rather. And he's won the opening 4.
Albert Manus on the main table has taken the first rack from John Morra. Chang Junlin 2-0 up on Othman.
This is where the Filipinos are clever. I think Manus, who's doing well over on that table, Phil. I think he's won the opening 2. Regalio's got to... Oh, he was close, wasn't he? You could see why he wanted to go for it. He knew the cue ball was... You seem to see more one-sided matches, don't you, over the early stages? He has to hit this very hard. You can see how much spin he was putting on the ball. Needs a good clip off the 7. It's not good.
Rifled in.
Can't afford to hit that near jaw. Yep, you just can't afford to hit the near jaw.
Raga ran out nicely, and ever since he's been in command, and that's where he remains.
He's just got to win 2 in the losers bracket to qualify for the 64, and that's what it's all about, Phil. Make sure your name
Michael McMullen will be commentating on that match with Scott Frost. And I think we can confidently say, Carl, that he's in our previous contest. To tell you about, and I will give you those at the end of this rag.
Try and grind out a match, grind out a win. It can do you wonders in a tournament of this magnitude as well. So
I think Regalario was pleasantly surprised. In terms of decision making, I mean, in snooker for me, it's got to be John Higgins. So I'll make that vote right now. But in pool,
certainly Alvin, he has this ability to just hold back and read the table and think, not really feeling this, so I'll play safe.
Bridging over the 8 ball, Regalario did really well there.
Near the rail. He's got to roll this in and leave a long 8. If you start trying to thump it and spin the cue ball, you can miss the ball. So different. Championship.
Whitewash averted, maybe. Host nation, Michael Feliciano of the Philippines, 2-1 upon Michael Schneider.
He'll probably play it into the red 3 first. Gone wrong.
Well, we were talking about pool nicknames earlier, Carl, and of course one of them that is right up there would be
Mike Siegel. Like to talk, did that the ball, the 8 or the green 6? Yeah, he is. Has he hit one? No, he's not. It's just not happening, is it?
An awful lot of movement on that shot, but also
yeah, the pace looks very good. Hit the ball in, cue ball will float up. Normal serve.
6-1 to Anton Raga, who is Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, that's right. It was a brilliant arena, massive from what I remember. Absolutely.
Tidily.
Butchered it, completely butchered it.
(9-1) defeat. He has to make the most of this. Oh, and on saying that,
you would say Raga, else looking at the way both players have played in this one.
when you're 6-1 down, it doesn't. And now Anton Raga has established
top pocket. Yep. He's right in front of me and Phil. It's almost like what's that American front row? Henderson.
Yes, and the link between
the Henderson victory was there, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, we could be presiding hero with Anton Raga the beneficiary. merchant. Raga has looked like what
He's
he is.
Raga. We feel like he's going to be one of the players.
1-1 there. In sight, in near sight.
Yeah, just connect the dots. This is the.
He certainly breathed a certain amount of fire in this match. Chang Junlin just this second. They spotted the 9 ball to take a 7-2 lead over Othman.
3 balls away.
It's in the mind of Anton Raga. The good news is
that'll be a treat for you pool fans. The freezer.
yeah, the only frost